Hello, air signs. This is Casey here to do your 5th to 11th 2020 reading. Okay. So the first card up is Rejecting Shame. It says, today I will learn to reject shame. Shame is an overwhelming sense that who I am isn't good enough. I realize that I am good enough and that my imperfections are part of being human. I let go of shame. Now, I'm going to pull this up because this is the shadow card, okay? The shadow card is saying that you are focusing on something from the past. You are crying over spilt milk, okay? Maybe this is the shame. You need to let go of this, okay? There are all these possibilities out there, but this is blocking you, okay? And I'm going to show you a technique. It's from Gary Sinclair. He's got a book out. It's called what's it called? Letting Go of Emotions in Seconds, something similar to that. But this is the technique that I resonated most with, okay? You bring your hands together, okay, until you feel this little ball of energy. You'll feel like a balloon, okay? Then you're going to close your eyes, put in whatever trauma, drama, regret, emotion, anything that you have. You're going to put it into that little ball, and then you're going to bring your hands back and forth. You'll either forget why you're doing it. With me, it recedes to the background as something else moves in, okay? Or something will happen. What this does, it neutralizes the emotion. Okay, a lot of times we go through the same thing over and over again because we think we've cleared it, but there's still that little spark in there that is drawing it back to us again. This seems to neutralize that spark so we don't go through things over and over again. So I thought that was a good thing to start out with, okay? So this is letting go of something, and it may be letting go of the shame. You know, and one of the things we need to do also is we need to learn to forgive ourselves for putting ourselves into these situations. You know, we do have free will, we have decisions and choices. So what you want to do is let go of yeah, it's time to, it's forgiveness is healing, okay? What they did may not be right, or what we went through may not be right, but it means you are no longer willing to hold on to it. That is very, very healing, okay? Okay, so we are going to work on Gemini first. Okay, and the first card up is Quest. Be bold and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. Okay. Okay, so the first tarot card up is, okay, we have the Three of Wands. There's success, there's forward movement, there's stability here, okay? And this is good because you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for all this prosperity and abundance and stability and passion and desire and creativity, everything you want, okay? The thing is, he's facing the ship, so that's telling me that he's open to receive, okay? So we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is, Knights are action, but this is the slowest moving card. Pentacles are a very slow moving energy. They're more stable, more secure, okay? This is good. I think that it's coming in slow because there's some going to be some fears coming up, okay? You can use that hand, the technique I just showed you, to try to clear up some of those fears. I had a woman that told me that she went through so many emotions when something happened in her night. She just sat in her car for an hour and just cleared stuff. She says that's the only thing that kept me going. And it's like, I try to share healing techniques the best that I can and stuff. It's up to you whether you use them or not, but I'm trying to get information out there for everybody. But it's a slow moving energy. It's coming in. And like I said, it's probably good because there are going to be some fears that are coming up around it. Don't push them away, deal with them. Okay. That's part of this year is dealing with all this stuff and healing it. And as you do this, you'll successfully complete everything. This is a world card. This is a major, major card. Okay. This is a completion of major lessons. Okay. In the tarot card, if you don't know, the 0 is the Fool, and that's starting with new beginnings. Okay. That's like when you're born. You have the faith and trust out there that someone's going to take care of your needs. Someone's going to take care of you. Okay. And then you go through all these lessons. Each major arcana is a lesson in life. Things that we're learning, things that we're going through as we're going through life. This is a completion. This is a successful completion of lessons. You are clearing up the last of all these lessons. You are ready to move forward. Again, back to the 0, to the Fool, and learn new lessons all over again. This is a wonderful card to have, okay? Now, we have the Hermit card. This is, I think, know thyself, okay? Know thyself. If you have questions, if you have concerns, if you want to know answers, go within, okay? As you know yourself, as you get answers to these questions, then it's time for you to go out and shine your light in the world, okay? As we achieve these completions and learn these lessons, be the example. People, how do I want to put it? You don't need to go out and preach to the world. A lot of times you can live by an example, okay? You can show people how to live by your example, is what I'm trying to say, okay? Now, we have the Page of Pentacles, okay? Pages are communication. They are, and pentacles are slow-moving energy again. This is something that there's communication on some level. This is moving forward slowly. Take your time with this communication, okay? It's okay. It doesn't have to move slowly. And this, a lot of times that things come in, it throws us off balance, and then we don't achieve anything. Okay, so we are going to move on to Libra. So Libra, we have journey. Focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. Okay. Ooh, I'm a Libra too, so this is interesting to me. Okay, so the first cup up is the first card up is the King of Cups. Okay, this is somebody that has emotional maturity. They know how to give and they know how to receive. They're very much in balance, okay? This one is somebody mature enough. They are offering a cup of love. Remind me, Brandy, and we'll pull one more card at the end for you, okay? Okay. But this is somebody that is offering a cup of love. And then we have the magician, okay? The thing about the magician is he knows how to manifest from the etheric into the physical. So, but it's taken him a long time. It's not like something that happens overnight. He's studied and practiced and studied and practiced and studied and practiced. Every relationship you have is the same thing. You're studying and practicing and studying and practicing. You're getting ready for that one true relationship to come in. So then we have the moon. Okay, this talks about the shadows. Here, Libra rising. Okay, this, what the heck? I turned my ringing off on my phone. Hold on, guys. Well, it didn't turn off. Okay. Okay, so this is secrets, shadows, things being overblown. Okay, making a mountain out of a molehill. Do you want to tap into the shadow or do you want to tap into the light? You know, the thing is, don't push away the shadow because the shadow has something to teach us. Okay. We are whole and complete because we are that yin yang. We are the light and we are the shadow. The shadow is there to teach us something. I keep telling everybody, you guys will probably get sick of hearing this. I recommend everybody read The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. She had to embrace her shadow side in order to heal from addiction. Okay? It's there for a reason. It's there to teach us. It's there to protect us. Sometimes it's appropriate for us to tap into the shadow, okay? Follow that intuition. Follow that knowing, okay? Your gut will never lie to you. Your head will, your ego will, but your head, but your heart and your gut will never lie to you, okay? So we have the star and we have the lovers. Ooh, I'm excited. This is a star. This is a wish card, okay? Instead of it being night in this one, I love these cards. Look at all the gold, the shiny, the star, okay? She's working on an emotional balance. Yes, the author is Debbie Ford, The Dark Side of the Late Chasers. She's got a lot of wonderful books out, but that, you know, I have a therapist that started reading the book. She counsels people. She cried through the whole first chapter. It was so and you know, and that's kind of appropriate because the first card was rejecting shame, okay? And dwelling on something from the past that's holding us back, okay? We push away that shadow side. We push away that shame. There's something in it to be learned. There's wisdom to be gained from it, okay? So we have the star card, like I said. It's a wish card. She's learning to... actually, Victoria, I want to have a class on it too. I have a couple people that are waiting, but it seems like the universe is kind of had me on hold for a lot of things. I really want to start some classes this year. I want to do basic spirituality, and I want to do classes like this, the power of the spoken word, the dark side of the light chasers, the violet flame. There's a lot of old teachings that I don't teach anymore. Okay. Sorry, Libras. Okay. So she's looking to balance everything, the emotions, the stability, the grounding. Okay. The star is bringing light to the situation. Okay. It's, what are you wishing for? You know, it just needs to come into balance. Okay. Then we have the Lover's card. Okay. Is he okay? They're looking to, in this card, they're both looking to the divine. And a lot of the other ones, he's looking to her and she's looking to the divine, but they're both looking to the divine, and the divine is trying to bless this union. Okay. So we are going on to Aquarius. Okay. Adversity. See the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greater lessons are learned from the storms. That's one of my favorite things is, in fact, I do art, and one of the things I've been working on, I just can't bring myself to finish it for some reason, though, is the devil says, you will never survive the storm. She says, I am the storm. So, it's all how we look at it, whether it's good or bad, whether we think that it's something that's holding us back, or it's just point of view. And don't forget, rejecting shame and letting go of something from the past. So all these opportunities are coming up, okay? So Aquarius, the first card up. Oh, I love these. Okay. The first card up is the Two of Cups. Two people coming together in a loving relationship. Okay. Could also be a very close business relationship, or coming into a very close friendship. Okay. But I'm thinking that it's a relationship, because we have the Ace of Cups. This is new beginnings. This is fulfillment of an emotional nature. This is total fulfillment. Okay. The thing is, what's holding you back? We have the Seven of Swords. This is a card of lies, deceits. It could be theft. But the thing is, we have to, what are we telling ourselves? And it's because of this rejecting shame in the Five of Cups. Are these what's holding you back from having this loving relationship? I showed you at the beginning the technique for clearing some things. You could try that, but in this instance, I don't think it's somebody else lying to you. What story are you telling yourself? What lies are you telling yourself? Okay. I want you to be aware of this. So the next card up is the 5, which is the Hierophant. Okay. Now this is interesting because he's a religious figure. Okay. It could be a marriage card. He's teaching. Okay. And these people are listening at this point. But to me, sometimes you have to tap into your own spiritual authority to learn. Okay. And the next card is the Magician. Okay. These both have studied for years to get to where they are. The Magician knows he taps into the universe, but so does he. But he has the ability to manifest things. And they have both studied and learned for years. You have this ability to do this. We just need to stop holding ourselves back. Start believing the points of view where people tell us that we are bad, that we are not whole and complete. We are whole and complete. And if we have another relationship, it's to complement us. It's not to complete us. Okay, does that make sense? But this is to me, it's tapping into your own authority and manifesting what you want. Okay, we have that ability. We are made in the image of God. God can manifest things like that. And man's point of view tells us that we can't, and that we're sinners, that we're not worthy, but we are made in the image of God. So when somebody tells you that you're not worthy, they're also saying that God's not worthy. Okay, we are a part of God. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Okay, and Randy, are you still here, hon? We'll pull one card for you. You still here, hon? Maybe she's not here. Okay. There she is. There's a lot of times you can, in fact, I'll use this other deck. Hold on. No, I'll use this one. Yes, because this one's full, complete. I know. You know what, hon? My sun, moon, rising, Neptune, and one other sign are all in Libra. Okay? I have a stellium in Libra. So sometimes I get so obsessive about balance, and I'm stuck in my head and trying to balance things and and then I do stupid little things, like if I have M&Ms, I have to put 2 red ones, 2 blue ones, 2 green ones, 2 brown ones, and then I have to eat one on each side. Balance is an obsession. It's terrible. That's, crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so will they ever take a risk and take it to the next level? I'm thinking at this point, no. Because I have the 4 of Swords, and in this deck, it's debatable whether he's taking a break or if he's dead. Okay, but I don't think he's dead because he's dreaming about rushing in. Okay, challenging into the situation. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. Okay, I need to clarify this 4 of Swords. I have the Hierophant. Okay, this is like an 11-11 card. This is a marriage card. This is tapping into your own authority or tapping in. Okay, I'm thinking that he needs to have time, okay, to find out who he is. Is that making sense, hon? And one more card. Yeah, he needs to. Okay. We have the Tower card. Anything that was not built on a solid foundation needs to be broken down and rebuilt. Okay, so it's like he needs to go through the dark night of the soul in order to find out who he is. Okay? And I am going to try this evening. You guys might check. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just do 2 readings today. I'm going to try to go on later, and I think I'm going to do some 1-card readings for everybody. I haven't had a chance to come on and just do individual readings, but I may come on and just do some 1-card readings because, you can tell a lot out of 1 card. Okay? So I hope that helped, hon. I like when you guys interact with me. Thank you, Brandy. And you're welcome, hon. Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe, people. Let's get this channel built up here. You know, if I get more people coming in, like I said, I want to start doing the classes, okay? I do have two, if you go back and look a few months back, I have a video on how to ground yourself and another video on how to do protection. I had a gal approach me for mentoring, and she was doing channeling, and she told me it got so overwhelming that she closed her third eye. And I asked her, well, I said, how do you put up protection? And she goes, what do you mean? She didn't know how to protect herself. And it's like, oh my gosh. And she didn't, and I asked her, how do you ground yourself? And she says, well, I go out and walk in the grass once in a while. She didn't understand that, you've got to have the protection and you've got to have the grounding. So I put up a video on how to ground yourself and how to put up my version of how to put up protection. Okay. But I do want to start as soon as we get more people involved. I want to do classes though. I just cleaned out an old file cabinet, and I found some old classes in there, things that they don't even touch on anymore, and people don't realize the power of the spoken word, for one thing. That's one class I'm going to do. And I have forever used the violet flame to transmute situations. It wasn't until recently I started using the prayers that go with it. But when I used to have situations pop up, I would visualize putting things through the violet flame. Yeah. When you put something through the violet flame, it transmutes it. If you look there, okay, try the violet flame. There's a book out there. If you look at the violetflame.com, they have like a little 30-day thing that you can do, but they have the free book. They have the violet flame book on there free. If you just have to act like, you just have to sign up to do the class, and then you can download the book. And like I said, it's free. Okay. Yeah, the silver method is good, but it doesn't touch on as deep as it should. Okay. But like I was saying, I put things through the violet flame, and I asked for it to be transformed into something healing and send it to Mother Earth, because she could shake us off anytime. She doesn't need us. We need her. And look at everything that's going on. It's not just Australia. It's not just the Amazon. It's the whole southern hemisphere. And they're not telling us that, there's thousands and thousands of fires going on in Africa too, So we just need to do, and I've been putting this up on my Facebook too. We need prayers for the whole southern hemisphere. What's going to happen to us next summer in the northern hemisphere, okay? Thank you, Brandy. Sometimes I feel like I'm on my soapbox and preaching, but people just don't teach things anymore like they used to. And the thing is, like I think why part of the law of attraction doesn't work is because you're focusing on all the good things. You're not looking at the other things that are there too. And we need that shadow side to be whole and complete. You spend half your life pushing away all the things you don't like about yourself, or the things other people don't like about yourself. And then you spend the second half of your life trying to reclaim all those parts of yourself in order to be whole. But yeah, if you read the book on the violet flame, Saint Germain achieved completion, all the lessons, everything. He went in and appealed to the lords of karma for there to be an easier way for us to transform karma. So he offered his heart, his energy as the violet flame in order for us to be able to transmute things. Okay? He has such love for mankind that this is what he did. So, like I said, I have always used, sometimes I'm driving down the highway and I want to let go of stuff. I picture this violet like veil under the car and all this stuff just dropping out of me like sand and being transmuted through the violet flame, and something healing for the earth. So that's just one of my little perks. That's what I was saying. Visualize the end result and allow the universe to fill in the details, okay? And also ask for it one time, okay? That's one of the things I had a teacher. She taught all these wonderful classes. She said she was a walk-in, okay? She taught all these wonderful classes, and over the years, this is 45 years ago, everything that she ever taught us has been right on, because you worry about being misled and stuff, but, she taught us all this stuff years ago, and ask for it one time and then give thanks for it, because then you're showing that you have faith and trust in the universe that it's going to happen. Okay. Yeah. So, and don't, okay. And a lot of times when you're specific, okay, we have all these possibilities out there that we can't see. The universe knows the whole picture. We don't. So when you ask for something specific, you're locking the universe into this. When we have all those possibilities out there, the universe agreed when it gave us free will not to interfere unless we ask. And this is something else that I'm trying to get out too, is you can give permission to your personal angels, your personal spirit guides of the light. You could give them permission to talk to you and give you information. Okay? You might get a little message, you might get a little nudge or something to go in a certain direction or something. We need to give them permission to help us. Okay? You're welcome, everybody, and have a good one. And I'm going to try to come on later, and I was going to do water signs, but maybe I'll wait, and I'm going to come in because I have a meeting in 5 minutes. So I'm going to come in and pull one card for whoever comes in. Okay. So I'll do that today. You all have an awesome week, and I will talk to you again. Thank you, ladies.